So I feel like people are worried about the wrong things, especially when it comes to America and other Western countries. But I will say, especially America. If you look back through history, you can tell that most countries are only concerned with having power, wealth, and control. But I will say, like, within America, since I am an American, a lot of citizens are being distracted by what's going on in the media. And while more people are waking up to all this governmental control, there's a big problem resting on the sidelines and behind the public eye. Let me show you what I mean. This is a box of cereal that I bought from a grocery store. I'm not going to reveal the name, but it is a grocery store brand. If you see on the box, it says that the cereal is naturally and artificially flavored. It's honey oats, so you automatically might think it's healthy because of the oats. But then look at the health claim here: high in iron and a good source of vitamins and minerals. You can see on the back of the box in the ingredients section that there's a lot of preservatives and things mentioned that weren't on the front of the box. Well, yes, it does contain vitamins. There's still like a ton of stuff in here that we probably shouldn't be consuming. And the issue is that you can go into any grocery store and find products with these ingredients in them. Processed foods are like a pandemic in this country. And they're still here because we keep consuming them. But at the same time, the US has been putting these things up because they're cheaply made. Like, it doesn't cost them much to make these foods. But our bodies are actually made to consume whole, fresh foods. The other issue is that we don't really go outside and exercise that much. Due to technology and maybe even living in an urban setting where you're having everything close by, like, you don't have to use a lot of movement to get to places and eat. And a lot of these food products cause problems like inflammation. Something else I've noticed is that like a lot of these high processed foods became popular around the end of World War II. During the war, a lot of soldiers were being sent a lot of canned foods, things that were easily accessible. And then the invention of the microwave made it simple for people to have like easy to heat up food on the go. And all of this kind of just contributes to the overall place we're at right now with the obesity issues. And the FDA and the FCC do try to control these issues, but it's still an ongoing problem. And a lot of times the marketing for food is more important than the actual like health benefit of the food. And while adding artificial flavors or artificial colors might boost the appearance or maybe even make it taste better, it's not necessarily something that we need to have in our food. If the US is making cheap food for its citizens, giving all of this money for war efforts, what does that say about this country? And this applies to other countries as well. We all need to be looking at the priority of the people in charge versus our lives.